So Halloween is coming, and you have your Kaleidescape Strato V or any other Kaleidescape. Here are my top 10 horror movies that does not consist of the usual horror movies. First up, Abigail. It's an action horror with great shadow details and Atmos soundtrack. Second, Speak No Evil, a remake of another movie of the same title. It's thrilling throughout with great performance by James McAvoy. Next, Late Night with the Devil. It's a very unusual movie with documentary style of filmmaking. A slow burn but creepy nevertheless. What I like about this movie is that it lingers in my head for a little bit. Something that most horror movies can't do. Next, Renfield. A horror comedy about Renfield, the character from Dracula, starring Nicolas Cage as Dracula. A movie that gives me chuckle throughout, why not? Cabin in the Woods. It's a very meta type of movie that pokes fun at its own genre. I wouldn't really call it as horror, but it is an ingenious Halloween movie. Going back further by a decade or so, 1408. A haunted house style of movie that keeps you guessing from beginning to the end. Both John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson just perfect for this movie. Next, Last Voyage of the Demeter. If you're a fan of Dracula, you will love this movie. As far as I know, the disc quality 4K and Atmos is only available on Kaleidescape, and I absolutely highly recommend you to get this movie on Kaleidescape. There are a lot of foggy and shadow details that can only be captured using Kaleidescape. Next, the movie titled Thanksgiving. This is kind of unique in the sense that it's called Thanksgiving. It was released during Christmas last year, but it's a Halloween movie. But hey, I did not expect it to be good, but it's very good indeed. Filled with creative killing, something that you don't see much in horror movie lately. Next, Ready or Not, an Australian horror movie with unexpected twist. That makes me proud to be an Australian. After all, Australians do it better. And last but not least, dum dum dum, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. The movie is based on a book of the same title, but I recommend you to not read the book before watching the movie. It's just scarier that way. It is watch once and then done type of movie, but it is a highly recommended viewing if it is just for once. So there you go, that's my top 10 horror movies on Kaleidescape. Now it's your turn to list your top 10 horror movies. Write them down in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.